Hello guys, this is your boy KingSwinger and welcome back once again to another video on my YouTube channel. This is another weekly market breakdown like we always do every weekend. I show you guys the setups that I'm looking at going into a new week, so you guys can know the thought process and the mentality that I have going into this new weekend, the pairs and the setups that I'm looking at going into this new week. Alright, and like I always do, I'm going through Usoil and gold. Alright, these are my favorite pairs, these are my major pairs, even though I trade other forex pairs, but my major pairs are Usoil and gold. Alright, so if you want to learn more about these pairs, I recommend you subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notification, so whenever I post educative content like this, you will be notified as fast as possible. Let's get right into it. So looking at the 4-hour time frame on gold, alright, gold is presents a very beautiful buy opportunity on the 4-hour time frame that we can utilize that very nicely. Alright, after gold forming this double bottom formation right here, alright, you can see this beautiful double bottom formation right here. Gold started making some higher highs and higher lows. You have higher low, higher low, came to retest this previous resistance, now turning support right here. Right now price made a huge move, alright, breaking above this previous structure. Alright, when price came to retest this previous resistance, now turning support, it was able to form another high right here. And as you can see, by the time the market closed last week, the gold was able to make a huge bullish move all the way to the upside, breaking above this zone and currently retesting back to that same zone again. Alright, so this can be a potential formation of a new uptrend to the upside on gold. Alright, maybe for a short time, but then from the way that the market is moving currently, you can actually capitalize them on a very beautiful buy move all the way to the upside. Alright, I hope I'm making sense. Now looking at the daily time frame, right, because it's a swing an intraday setup, that's why I started making my analysis from the 4-hour time frame. Right? But let's just look at the overall perspective of what is really happening on gold. Right, let's look at the overall perspective. Let's look at the weekly time. We can even go as back as the weekly time frame. Now in my previous videos, alright, where I showed you guys all the reasons why I was anticipating price to do what, to make this huge bearish move all the way to the downside after price doing what, after price coming back to retest this previous support, now turning resistance right here. Alright, my other video for which I will leave the link to that video right at the top corner, so that you can also check it out for further reference. Alright, I explained to you guys all the reasons why we are expecting gold to make this bearish move all the way to the downside. And now the current price action that we are currently spotting on gold, as you can clearly see, this is a support zone that is a really strong one. Alright, you can clearly see that this zone has been rejected a lot of time, right, and immediately price made this huge bearish move to retest that same zone again. Look at how the previous weekly candle closed. It closed with a doji candle, alright, showing that the bearish or the sellers got rejected immediately. Price go to that previous zone, for which I've explained to you guys that it's a very strong zone. When you take a look back to that zone, you see that this zone has been rejecting to price a lot of times. Alright, this zone has been rejecting to price a lot of times. You can see a lot of rejections right here. You can even go back to time. Price has been rejecting to that zone a lot of time. That's what some people call the strong zones or something like that, right? So you can see that from the weekly time frame, price just retested to a strong support zone that we are splitting price to at least make a short-term move to the upside. Now from the daily time frame, right? Now from the daily time frame, you can see that immediately price came to this weekly and also our daily support zone. You can see how price started rejecting back to the upside. You can see this beautiful W formation. Price just came to test the neckline that we can expect possible continuation to the upside. Alright, and I've been talking about this M and W formation almost every single time I post market breakdown. I do talk about this M and W formations, right? And as you can click switch to a line chart. Alright, let me just take my Fibonacci's off. When you switch to a line chart, it becomes much clearer, right? You can see this beautiful W formation. Price came back to the test to the neckline, and we can potentially expect further push to the upside. So at least we test to this zone right here, right? Because you have this our previous support, which can then turn resistance right here. Alright, so if not for anything at all, gold can make this huge bullish move to test this previous structure before any further continuation to the downside, right? So I just like the price action that I'm seeing on gold. It's very clean, looking very interesting. All right, now going down the 4-hour time frame, like we have already spoken about it. All right, now going down the 4-hour time frame, you can also see a lot of interesting price action going on. All right, going down the 4-hour time frame, you can also see a lot of interesting price action going on. All right, like I said earlier on, price started forming this move right here: higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. All right, so we are then expecting price to form what? Another higher high. All right, to the upside, because it looks like gold is in a short-term bullish trend on the lower time frame. Like I said, this is an intraday setup. This is not really a swing setup. This is an intraday setup that we can briefly look in capitalizing on gold. All right, so now what do we do next from here? Now what we do next from here is just use our Fibonacci to measure from our low to the high of the impulse. All right, and it's going to give us potential zones where the market can do what can retrace to before any further continuation to the upside. Now normally when I'm trading gold, I like it when price retraces exactly on my golden Fibonacci level. When it does retrace to this level, that is when I get much confidence. All right, because you all know, and I think I've really posted a video or shot a video on how I use my Fibonacci retracement tool. All right, so if you want to learn more about how I use the Fibonacci retracement tool, I'll leave the link right at the top corner of this video. You can also check it out for further reference. Right, so now going down 1 hour, we can also see this beautiful price action playing out right here. We can also see this beautiful price action playing out right here. You can see price currently, all right, currently in a very nice uptrend, right, that you can currently capitalize on. So when the market opens, all right, today is Sunday, the market will open in no time. When the market opens, I'll be just paying attention right in this zone to see how far price will behave, and if I see any confirmations in this zone, all right, signifying that price can make further push to the upside, then I'm going to actually take a buy with my VIP members. All right, guys, if you're not part of my Telegram group, I'll leave the link in the description below. Check it out if you want to learn more about how I trade the market, and you can also subscribe to my VIP signal services that I give those who are willing to take my signals. All right, and I give high accuracy signals on gold and Usoil. All right, so if you want to take part of this fast-growing community, just join my Telegram channel. You can reach out to me. We can talk more. Right. So like I always say, you have to be reactive and not predictive. All right. So I'll just be keeping my eyes right close in this zone to see how price is going to behave. If I see any potential move that gold is showing much confirmation that gold is actually going to make that bullish move to the upside, then obviously I'm going to send a signal to my VIP members so you can potentially make money off this trade. Right. So now let's also talk about Usoil, right? I don't want this video to be really to be long. All right, I want it to be as brief as possible. Now going down, to be honest with you guys, I'm not really looking in trading Usoil now because I want to give it time so that the opportunity does come to me. But as it stands right now, I just want to wait for more confirmations. All right, now looking at the daily time, let's take a quick look at the daily time frame. All right, now looking at the daily time frame, we just saw that price just came to retest to our previous support, now turning resistance. Right, our previous support, now turning resistance. Guys, I'll be posting a market structure video very soon on my YouTube channel, right? So that you understand this previous support, now turning resistance, previous resistance, now turning support, and that I almost always say in all my videos, right? So you can clearly see that this was our previous support, all right? Now turning resistance right here because gold did what broke below. Oil broke below and has currently come all the way back to test that zone again. All right, so from here we can expect some bearish momentum all the way to the downside, and only if the next daily candle that closes above this key level, that is when I'll be looking for gold. Sorry, why do I keep saying gold? That is when I'll be looking up to oil to make a short-term retracement so that I will join the trend to the upside. Right, like I said, it always have to be reactive and not predictive, right? So oil has gotten to a very critical stage, right, that it needs time to make a decision whether if it's going to actually reverse back down or it's going to break above this structure, retest it and make further push to the upside. Okay, that is why I said, like I said earlier on, I don't really have anything that I'm looking at, anything I'm looking to trading immediately the market opens on oil, right? I don't have anything because I want to give you time so you actually prepare yourself, so I can actually, get to make money from it, so I won't end up losing before the market actually presents itself with the right move. Alright, so I'll just be looking closely just right at this zone to see how price is going to behave, and based on that I am going to react to what the market is going to do. I'm also definitely going to update you guys on how I was able to anticipate or how I was able to make money from oil in the weekly market recap that I post every Thursday or Friday. Alright, I've already posted some before. You can also check out all my videos analysis if you really want to learn more. Alright, because I didn't really talk much on oil, I want to share one last setup with you guys on EUSD. Alright, so one last setup, then we are done with this video. Like I said, I don't want this video to be very, very long. Alright, very easy price action. Or you can see this beautiful W formation forming. This beautiful W formation forming right here. Price making a move. We're testing, and we can expect price to make a reversal all the way to the upside. So that is what I'm looking at on EUSD, right? I don't want to go deep into it because the setup is no-brainer. Looks very clean. Impulse correction. Impulse setups. All right, the setup is looking very clean. All right, very nice. I'm hoping that price will at least push a little downside to actually come to a going Fibonacci level, which also aligns perfectly with structure at this level. Probably see some confirmation just around this zone, and I'm going to get a trend for price to make a move all the way to the upside, right? So it's really going to be fantastic, and I can't wait to see how this week is going to unfold. And I'm definitely going to share the updates with you guys on the market recap. But if you want to catch up on current updates on how I go about sharing the signals with my VIP members, also free signals for my Telegram channel, I'll leave the link to my Telegram channel right in the description below. Join this fast growing Telegram channel so we can grow together. See you in the next video.